Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's Super here and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 1 tutorial video. Today we're going to show you guys how to play with Reptile. Doing some basic combos, basic combo strings, what to focus on, and I guess a recommended cameo fighter. I did Sector with Scorpion and I'm doing Serena here with Reptile because this combination does crazy damage. Before I get started, I just want to say a shout out to Warner Brothers Games for sending me this collector's edition so I could actually capture gameplay early and upload it for you guys. So thank you WB Games again for providing me with Mortal Kombat 1 early. So here we go. Reptile, we've been waiting such a long time and I feel like he's really good in this game. He does insane damage. This is pre-day 1 patch, so I don't know if the damage is going to stay this way. I don't know if any of these combos are going to stay this way. But at least right now, he's pretty crazy. So leave a like on the video if you're excited for Reptile and also if you like these tutorials. The first combo string that I'm going to show you guys is this right here. This low goes like half screen. It's so good. It goes into back 3-1. It's not a low into overhead. It's just a low into a mid. But this is going to be your bread and butter when it comes to extending combos. From that far, you guys are going to see that the force ball doesn't combo, or it does the first hit combos, but it actually has 2 hits. So that normally has the 2 hits, 4 hits right there. If you do it from too far, like max range like that, sometimes it doesn't even combo. So you have to be careful, but that's where Serena comes in with this incredible assist that we're going to see here. So the combo strings you want to focus on. Back 3-1, it actually has an extension at the end, which is his traditional Reptile slide, which looks pretty fucking cool. I wish that was actually a move that he had, but I understand why they give him this. It looks cooler, the death roll. It looks cooler, but, you know, just iconic slide is really cool to see. But this combo string right here, back 3-1, you're going to be using this all day to complement with his 50-50 because he does have an overhead starter. If you just press back 2, it just knocks down. You could charge it for a little bit. It knocks down even more. Keeps yourself safe. But if you charge it max, you actually get a pop-up launcher in order to extend combos and, you know, get some extra damage. So hold the back 2. You could use it in many ways. You're probably not going to want to use it just throwing it out there because it takes like 60 frames to start up. But that's where assists come into play. While the assist is, you know, putting in work, you could charge your overhead, but that's gonna be like your 50-50, establishing a 50-50. You could even just go with this. Can't cancel into anything, but it will just establish the low, so it could open up for you. So that's a basic bread and butter of what you're gonna want to do with Reptile. He does have a puncher. Look, it's just straight up a puncher's jab. This is really good for people trying to jump over you. Do this, and then you go into something like this. It does a solid 300 damage if you anti-air somebody off a stand jab. So you could also combo into his force ball with his jab. I like doing it with the far away force ball because it's the fastest, and then you could do the close one, and then you could keep on going with your combo. But I would probably say that that's going to be your punish tool. If you are using Serena, definitely go into Serena's assist because then you're going to be able to do a crazy amount of damage just off your stand jab. It has an extension where 114. I guess that's just to keep your safety. So I mean, nothing too special. The only mid that he has that's useful is this right here, forward 2. It doesn't have the best range, but it's going to be something that's going to help you out in combos and just you know, keep yourself from getting down poked like out of everything. So this right here, forward 2, it goes into a few combo extensions. It goes into forward 2-1. This is going to be a nice hit confirm right there from up close. You could hit confirm into your force ball. You could hit confirm into your Serena assist. This is going to be your up close tool right here, this forward 2. You also have forward 2-3, which is a meterless launcher for him. You can do that multiple times. I use that to extend combos, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Similar to this move right here, which is stand 2-3. Don't get these confused because I was a little confused. I was like, wait, they seem like they do the same thing. They do the same thing, but forward 2, since it's a mid, it actually does a little bit more damage, and it's also a way for you to not get down poked out of. Compared to this, stand 2 is actually a high. But you can, in theory, use stand 2 to punish, because I'm pretty sure You could go into something like that. Or I think you could do it twice and then just go into this, if that's easier for you. But let's see. Could you do this twice right here? Hold on. Yeah, you have to be careful with the timing on that because the knee sometimes misses. Well, you could just do one repetition and it should be fine as a punish tool. So there you go. This combo string right here is really good too. This is going to be your combo ender. Forward 3-2. What I like about this combo ender is that it actually brings the opponent down to the ground. So as you guys see, it brings the opponent down to the ground. So then you could cancel it into your slide or into your invisibility or whatever else you want to do. But the bad thing is that you could only cancel this move into a couple of moves. You can't do it for every single move. Like I'm gonna be mashing my force ball and it's not gonna come out. You can't cancel it into the dash. You could only cancel it into your invisibility, your slide, and your spit. So just keep that in mind. But where this is going to be useful is your combo ender, and your slide is your combo ender anyways. So it doesn't really matter that you can't cancel it into anything else. If you do want to use this move as like a footsie tool because it has a ton of range, then you could go into forward 3-1. Right here, you could easily hit confirm again into any of the force balls you want to use. Or if you're using Serena, you could go into her assist. But this move is good. Keep in mind, though, this is a high. I feel like it should be a mid, but I guess they didn't want to give him like a crazy range mid that also went into his combo finisher. So I understand it, but it's still really good for whatever you want to use. Oh, I'll give you a little preview of some Reptile combos, huh? We're not there quite yet. But those are pretty much the bread and butter combo strings that you're going to want to focus on. Just the ones that I mentioned right now. He does have this stand 3, you know, if you want to throw it out there occasionally. He has 2-4 instead of going into your launcher. You could go into a low. I think it also works. Yeah, it also works with forward 2. So you get a nice low right there. You could mix your opponent up if you have someone like Striker that has an overhead like baton smack. You could mix people up with overhead lows. As far as the special moves, I really didn't find a use for his spit. You know, maybe meter burn spit just does a little bit extra damage. It doesn't do damage over time. It doesn't put a puddle up. Nothing. It's just, this is just his normal spit, 60 damage. Meter burn 1 does 90 damage. Wow, an extra 30 damage more. So the spit isn't really that good, but his force balls are really good because you could control how fast you want them and how close. You hold back for the close one, you just do the normal attack for the middle one, and then you hold forward for the far one. So this still gives them a full screen, pretty much a full screen zoning tool. You could only bounce them up twice, and you could only bounce them up once per force ball. So for example, if you do the normal force ball, you will only be able to bounce them again if you use the close or far force ball. So something like this, I use a normal force ball, and then I use the far force ball, and it still bounces the opponent up. So keep that in mind. You can't bounce them up doing two neutral force balls in a row. I think you can if you do the meter burn version. Yeah, if you do the meter burn version, you get an extra bounce. But, I mean, if you want to, you could do that, but there's no real need to because you could just combo it into the other one. So that's going to be your main combo launcher. We probably already knew that. He has the invisibility, which looks cool, but I didn't really find any good use for it just yet. I mean, you're going to have to set it up, and then he does have his 50-50, so it could come in handy, you know, depending on what you're going to do. He also has this right here, which is a ground slam, which is pretty nice. Depending on what cameo. I was using him with Reptile. With Cyrax. He finishes off, you know, any sort of combo string, and then you pop the opponent up, and what was it, 1-2? You do this into that, and it does actually some pretty good damage, you know, depending on what style of Reptile you're going to use. This style of Reptile that I'm using is a grounded base Reptile. All his combos are going to be on the ground, more focused on his force balls, but you can do something like that if you want to for a little bit of a combo variety. If you meter burn it, can you meter burn it? Yeah, it just does a little bit more damage. You could only do that one in the air, keep in mind. So keep that in mind. You could only do it in the air. Obviously, this is his slide, his new slide. It's his wake-up attack. It goes full screen, right? It goes full screen. It's pretty fast. It does a really good job going under projectiles if you just want to do it normally. Just be careful, because if that gets blocked, you're going to get punished. And other than that, he just has his dash. I didn't really find any use for his dash. It doesn't do that much damage. It might just be a quick wake-up or like armor move. I'm not sure, but why would you use that when you have this? Maybe the dash starts up a little bit faster. I'm not sure. I haven't really found any good use for it other than movement, because it does bring you close to the opponent with a nice little run. So that's pretty much the basics of Reptile. The way you're going to want to use them is, at least for me with Serena, I could literally do any sort of attack into the Serena assist and then go into my big damage combo. So the basic bread and butter combo that you're going to want to do with Reptile is you could either keep it simple, or you could do my version that's a little bit difficult. But any sort of hit confirm, you go into your mid force ball, which is just the normal force ball. And then after that, you're going to want to go forward 2-3 launcher. Forward 2-3 launcher. And then after that, you do stand 4 into far away force ball. And then you finish it off with your forward 3-2. So the way the combo looks is something like this. So look at that, 429 damage. Again, this is pre-day 1, so I don't know if Reptile's damage is going to stay this high, but he does absolutely insane, ridiculous damage. So that's the basic bread and butter combo that I do. If you want to shorten it up, you could just go like this. You could do something like that. You could also forget the other force ball and just do this. That's still really good damage. 352. You could just do one force ball, or I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So you could actually use both force balls. I would recommend you using the mid one when you combo, and then you do the close one, and then you go into what is it? Stand 2-3. Stand 2-3 and then forward 3. Just be careful, because there is a lot of gravity that's been used up. I got it the first time, didn't get it anymore, but I don't do that one. I just do my combo. See if I could do it again. Yeah, I find that combo to be a lot of fun. I have played Reptile online already once, and I kept dropping the combo. So just practice it. There is going to be inherent input delay whenever you go online compared to offline, so just keep that in mind. But the Serena Assist, literally all it does is give me easier combo extensions. You know, any sort of hit confirm goes into the Serena Assist. Any of this. The beautiful thing about the Serena Assist is if I'm at max range, look at that. I'm still able to combo, and then I could dash up. I just missed the dash right there, but full range, I'm able to dash and continue my combo. And look at this damage. Holy mother of God. 480 damage for meterless 1 assist bread and butter combo. And then, of course, just like the Scorpion one, I have to end it with a nice little fatal blow combo to end the tutorial. But that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the Reptile tutorial. He's definitely interesting. He's a lot of fun. He does insane damage. And yeah, I'm happy with the way he's playing so far. And that is it. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of the combo.